speaking this way is to save your life. A lot of people are gonna die.
You always getting on Mississippi, man. Talking about the South ain't got bars.
Legion.
Watch this. I'm a Mississippi renegade, cotton picking lemonade, hop out, smiling ear to ear. It's the Sabbath day, camp mode, drop off a fly, look at the center face. Sisters tried to holler last week, you should've seen her face. Never heard a black man in her life talk to her this way. She mad cause I cut her with the scripts, now she feeling played. Holler at my brother, listen, gotta take a fade. When he finished, said I'm official like a referee. Young lions, well, but I got a man. Welcome to the truth, found now we at the end of the day. Word of God deep in you, watch the sin disintegrate. They stole our whole history from us, now we here to stay. My God is the potter, y'all heathens in the clay. You turn the world upside down, change the judge's fate. This beat right here has got me feeling some type of way. I ain't got no rich homies, but my son Quan said we on the way. Cause I'm a Mississippi renegade.
Said I'm a Mississippi renegade.
Said I'm a Mississippi renegade.
Dirty South, Mississippi renegade.
Said I'm a Mississippi renegade.
Said I'm a Mississippi renegade.
Yeah, said we some Mississippi renegade. What we doing? I got my brothers with me, and we here to stay.
Just another day at the office, being ruled by our enemies from the Caucasus Mountains. Out of his belly flowing fountains. Christ returning soon, so you can start the counting. Go against the grain contrary. Y'all don't need the meat, y'all need the milk on dairy. I'm a Nat Turner, Edomites trying to hunt me. I'm an Israelite, tribe of Gad, no porch monkey. Priest of word, call him in, forsake all my sin. Praying for the knowledge, wisdom of Solomon. In this world, used to struggle for a dinner plate. Now I'm yelling these scripts until I hyperventilate. Mississippi renegade, heathens been afraid. Like grenades being thrown in the middle of parades. When you see those preachers with the blue borders, scriptures heard around the world in the four quarters.
Cause I'm a Mississippi renegade.
Said I'm a Mississippi renegade.
Said I'm a Mississippi renegade.
Dirty South, Mississippi renegade.
Said I'm a Mississippi renegade.
Said I'm a Mississippi renegade.
Yeah, said we some Mississippi renegade. What we doing? I got my brothers with me, yeah, we
I
here
go
to stay.
banana split schizo, beans of the Enzo, whip a pill, got them filled with Stockholm syndrome, melanated skin tone, black into the ground with it. Babylon about to fall, sinners going down with it, drowning it, cause the water's rising to sip, brothers dying to sip, cause this the king of that cotton. When you hear that southern draw, yeah, you know how I got it. But the scriptures hit like Floyd when that Mayweather popping. Hotter is cold, rainer the snow, darker the shine. It's on my mind. The prophets that'll teach them every time, line upon line. Preachers from Egypt to county line. That delta is deadly. If you never been, go inside. They set the Israelites on Maclon. Told them get the strap on. Then they saw that purple rain and them niggas got going. Wicked up, my people need healing. That's a fact. This is not a sneak attack. Get them country kings back.
Cause I'm a Mississippi renegade.
Said I'm a Mississippi renegade.
Said I'm a Mississippi renegade.
Dirty South, Mississippi renegade.
Said I'm a Mississippi renegade.
Said I'm a Mississippi renegade.
Yeah, said we some Mississippi renegade. What we doing? I got my brothers with me, yeah, we here to stay.
We here to stay.
Yeah, I ain't never back, no retreat. Nah, always surviving the heat. Yeah, you shoot me down in the street. Hold up, I came with many, we deep. Yeah, 144 deep. Man, I done came with a fleet. Got all my brothers with me. Yeah, I know you smelling defeat. I know you smelling defeat. You gon' be kissing my feet. Yeah, all of my brothers gon' eat. All of my brothers elite. Yeah, I be facing the east. Wisdom and knowledge increase. Yeah, you got a minute and seconds. God is releasing the beast. Yeah, your time is up on a lease. I just pull up for the rent. Give me that. Don't be expecting no grace. Nah, you get no chance to repent. Yeah, my haters looking so bent. They see me flexing my strength. Flex. We came from nothing to something. Now I'm 100%. Yeah, profits you cannot prevent. Nah, they making many attempts. Nah, we gon' leave more than a dent. You do not know the extent. You are just not in my league. I don't care what you believe. Nah, don't let the devil deceive. Yeah, me winning is what I perceive. Yeah, victory my dance. Enemies don't get a chance. Superior, I'm too advanced. I'm way up, you looking like ants. Failure is not in my plans. Enemies don't get a chance. Superior, I'm too advanced. I'm way up, you looking like ants. I know you smelling defeat. You gon' be kissing my feet. All of my brothers gon' eat. All of my. I know you smelling defeat. You gon' be kissing my feet. All of my brothers gon' eat. All of my brothers gon' eat.
Not bombs, not swords, not might, not force. This fight, not mine, not yours. My lord, 5 in the work like July 4th. I'ma have lockjaw when it pop off. Wisdom of Solomon 5-1, like that's what I thought. We getting down to the wire, this a nail biter. I'm a Harlem hellfighter, dipped in hellfire. Touch my mind on it to the time pointed. And even then, do it gently or it's my condolence. My slave owners went from 5A to gambling to the third stanza of the Star Spangled Banner. And made statues stand tall like they all royal. All I'm seeing is a charbroiled gargoyle. How y'all got the art of war and it's all for nothing. The national anthem sound like a toilet flushing. And my enemy blood gushing from bone rushing. French kids kick a death, Tim's tongue touching. In World War III, that's another joke. Seen the king decked in green, dipped in thunderbolts. With the words of the law that the brother spoke. Wasn't nothing left there but a puff of smoke.
I know you smelling defeat. You gon' be kissing my feet. All of my brothers gon' eat. All of my. I know you smelling defeat.
I look like God, handsome. He use y'all blood for the ransom. I go to war with the man them. Win everything like a champion. Don't need my hand held like a Samson. You on the block with a handgun, but you all ran when the man come. We on everything, and some. Big like Samsung, big up the judges, priceless. Don't make me rip up your budget. Israelites, 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 don't make me rip up your budget.
Welcome to Four Corners News. That's right, where the truth speaks. I am Captain Zakar to my left.
Officer Daniel.
To his left.
Officer Azaniah.
And to his left.
Officer Pagiel.
And to his left.
Officer Lael.
And we make up
Four Corners News.
That's right. Thank you for tuning in to Four Corners News, where we bring out the news from all over the earth and match it with the Bible, let you know that the Bible is a true book. All right.
Squished.
All praises to the Most High. So let's get into the hot news of the week. Let's break up those articles. We got something going on with chopping heads off, right? Let's read that.
Woman beheaded with a sword by an ex in front of horrified onlookers.
Read it again.
Woman beheaded with sword by an ex in front of horrified onlookers.
So they got her chopping off heads, sisters. Let's see what it's talking about in this article. Go ahead. Read it.
Can't see that. There you go.
Go ahead.
Woman was beheaded with a sword in the streets of a Bay Area neighborhood in California on Thursday in front of stunned witnesses, according to reports.
Sisters, you better watch your neck for real out there. They out here chopping heads off in these last days. Go ahead, keep reading.
The victim, a woman in her 20s with 2 daughters, who has not officially been identified by police, knew her suspected killer, according to law enforcement. The two had been in a relationship apparently marred by domestic violence.
It was a boyfriend, not a husband, boyfriend. Go ahead.
Yep.
Law enforcement sources told KGO-TV that in April, the victim had obtained a temporary restraining order against the man, identified as Jose Solano Landaita of Haiti.
Landaita, that's Northern Kingdom.
Hey, Cap, that's why Bishop be going so heavy on these sisters about that proving process and all these backdoor marriages.
Yeah. Yep, laying around with people, having kids with them and things of that nature. You get somebody that can get to the point of he'll chop your damn head off.
Damn.
If he can't have you, because they got a restraining order, if he can't have you, nobody can.
Damn.
So he chop off the head, man. That's crazy. Let's pull that article back up. Let's finish it out.
Law enforcement sources told KGO-TV that in April, the victim had obtained a temporary restraining order against the man, identified as Jose Solano Langdata of Haywood. Langdata is now into custody after being arrested at the scene of the beheading, where authorities said he returned.
Damn. So he left after he chopped the head off and then came back to see the head chopped off.
Northern Kingdom crazy.
Yeah, that's some Northern Kingdom stuff right there.
Northern Kingdom
No
crazy.
doubt about it, Judah would have ran. Southern Kingdom, they come back.
That head would have never been chopped off.
Nah, we don't do that.
Their weapon of
doing that.
choice is, just think about it. Judah's weapon of choice is a gun.
Yeah.
Other tribes like Benjamin, Levi, and just Northern Kingdom, machete.
Hey, Benjamin is not on trial right now. All right, it's Northern Kingdom.
Hey, man, turn the volume up. Our volume's low. Let's go to the next article.
Colorado GOP challenger refuses to apologize for referring to black candidates as chimps.
Now, this is a Colorado GOP. That means they running for office. Guess what? This is not the only person in the damn, what you call it, democracy that thinks the way they do right here.
Right.
She's just brave enough to say it. Let's go to the article.
After the American Federation of Teachers endorsed her and two other state house candidates, Democratic State Republican Megan Froelich thanked the organization on Twitter and highlighted her fellow endorsees. State Senator
Now she got endorsements. She got people backing her, right? Go ahead.
Highlighted her fellow endorsees. State Senator Julie Gonzalez, House District 6 candidate Elizabeth Epps, and State Rep Jennifer Bacon, reported KDVR TV. Wow, I get to be with these champs.
Damn.
Wow.
This is what she says after she's been endorsed by other white folks, right? You don't think these white people knew she felt this way before they endorsed her to be a representative for the Colorado district of whatever?
What's this? They knew. That's why they endorsed her.
Yeah.
They said, oh, that's your mindset. No
Yeah.
problem. We'll put some money behind you.
Yeah. But you know what the problem is? They didn't expect her to say what she thought.
Cap, that's just one case of many that shows that racism is definitely in politics.
Oh, yeah. No doubt about it.
That's right.
Majority of those politicians think that way.
No doubt about it. So if you foolish enough to think that nobody else thinks like her, keep on voting.
Right.
Keep on voting. Let's see what else we got in the hot news.
Washington mayor declares public emergency over migrant arrivals from Texas, Arizona.
Now, I'm going to tell you this right here. All of those people that are coming in from Mexico and all of those places flooding into Texas and Arizona, all of them ain't Israel.
Right.
All of them ain't Northern Kingdom.
Right.
Guarantee you it's some caterpillars in there like the Bible says.
Cap, there's a show on Netflix. I forgot the name of it, but the title is very short. I think it's 2 letters. And it shows how an Arab came here, like an Arab man, Middle Eastern man, and he's speaking Spanish, trying to make it here with a hustle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if I saw that. I might have, but you best believe that all of those people that are coming in, they are not Northern Kingdom. They are no doubt Ishmael, and the Lord is flooding this place with caterpillars because it's almost time to go about this place. Watch this. We're going to see. And Esau knows that. That's why he's like, don't let them over here. He knows, but he can't prove it because there's so many of them coming through they can't catch them all. It only take a few caterpillars for the Lord to do his job. Just remember that. Just remember that.
That's just adding on to just like a couple. I think it was a couple months ago when they bailed out of what else? Sudan or
Afghanistan.
Afghanistan, right? When
With
they
all the
bailed out of
weapons and stuff.
Afghanistan, and they put a whole bunch of them on the doggone jumbo jets.
Yeah, they came
flew 'em
here.
over here.
Yep.
They came over here.
Just adding to that number.
Let's see what the article talking about. Let's see what it's talking about.
Around 85% to 90% of migrants arriving in Washington on buses continue to other U.S. destinations within hours or days, according to volunteers who assist them.
Go ahead.
Bowser said the city is preparing for border crossings to increase in the fall.
Hold on, man. They can't even, they say the mic's so low they can't even hear us, man. They can't hear us, man.
Around 85% to 90% of migrants arriving in Washington on buses continue to other U.S. destinations within hours or days, according to volunteers who assist them. Bowser said the city is preparing for border crossings to increase in the fall, and for Texas and Arizona to send hundreds of additional buses to Washington.
Go ahead.
The crisis at the border is not lessening. It's getting worse, she said. Some 94 migrant families are currently being housed in hotels in Washington through the city's shelter system, she said.
That's what the Lord is filling this place with caterpillars, and it ain't nothing they can do, man. One thing about Israel, we are the sand of the sea, and if we get our mind right in righteousness, it's over. I'm telling you, enough of us repent, it's over for this place right here. All right. Hey, let's see what is going on with these you black women trying to get these Brazilian butt lifts, these BBLs. You're gonna end up dead out here. Let's pull up what happened to this person with this Miami doctor in the hot news.
Miami surgeon banned from performing BBLs after fatally puncturing patients' liver and intestines.
How you puncture liver and intestines giving a damn ass injection? What's gonna say? Let's go to the article.
Nowhere close.
We great see. Go ahead.
According to an administrative complaint against his medical license in 2021, Sampson's appointment as designated physician meant that he could not perform surgeries. However, it was discovered that he performed several surgeries between April and June of 2021, including 7 on the day his 33-year-old patient died.
Damn, so he knocked out 7 of them like it's nothing, right? Go ahead.
As a result, Sampson won't be allowed to be appointed designated physician at any office surgery center. Florida's Board of Medicine also issued an emergency ruling in June of this year, limiting doctors to 3 BBL procedures per day.
3, damn, there's that many. They got a limit.
Yeah. Wow. And not only that, remember what happened with another Miami doctor where a patient was having a BBL, some done with her body, and when she was insedated, he stuck out his rod, and she.
I don't know if it was BBL, no, because she was on.
It was a surgery. It was a plastic surgery. It's still the same thing.
Right.
A lot of these surgeons are very perverted.
Yeah, you're right. So now it's so many women getting BBLs. They limit it to 3 a day.
Dang.
If that ain't vanity and a damn Instagram life, I don't know what is.
That's
Lazy. I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's lazy.
Yeah.
That's what it
don't
is.
want to work out. You know,
There
they
you
always try
go.
to find an easy way out.
Yep. Read that last point on that article.
Sampson, as stated in the complaint, punctured the liver and intestines of a patient identified as ER. Reports the Miami Herald. He allegedly injected the fat taken from the abdomen into her gluteal muscles.
Her gluteus maximus. So this is what I said. You sisters, you lazy ass sisters out there that don't want to get your body right, you want a quick fix instead of going and you ain't even got to go to the gym. Just eat right, work out at home.
That's right.
You can walk, whatever it might be, and get your body together. You are putting your life on the line, and you're gonna be on that table, and you're gonna mess around and die. He punctured lungs and livers, taking fat from your stomach to put it in your ass. Ain't that
Come
something?
on now,
It's not
dog.
hard, Cap. You just got to stop going to McDonald's. Don't
That's
go to
it.
McDonald's. Don't go to Burger King. Don't eat Chick-fil-A.
And that's it. And that's the dangers of social media, where they feel like they're not pretty if they don't get the same level of attention that a stripper does.
That everybody else get. They get so many people. They see so many women doing it, and it's cheap too. So they are doing it. You know, all of it goes. That stuff falls into a level of vanity, envy, self-hatred. It falls into covetousness.
Low
it is
self-esteem.
so low self-esteem. It's so many sins just from getting the damn BBL. You got all these sins: covetousness, envy. You want what other people got. You got that low self-esteem. You ain't satisfied with what God gave you.
Right.
You lazy. All of it.
Deceitful.
Deceitful.
So-
that
so-
ain't
so-
your ass.
Right.
So,
That's
so
fake.
that's a legion right there. What
That's
you just
the
named was a
legion.
legion. That's a legion of
That
fake.
was Legion.
Yup. Legions.
And you know
and then they want to complain and say they want a real man.
Right. Your ass ain't real.
Everything fake on you.
Your
You want a
ass-
real man.
Your whole
Pun-
body ain't
Pun
real.
intended. Your ass ain't real.
Right.
Damn.
Pun intended. Your ass ain't real either.
And Cap, this
That's
is
a hell
not
of
the
a
first and the last time, because remember what happened to Kanye West's mom.
We don't know what she was doing, but it was plastic surgery.
It was plastic surgery, but I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say BBL, but that's still the danger still stems from that.
Yeah, yeah, you're exactly right. Exactly right. Also, in the hot news, Kim Jong-un is out here testing the waters, and he wants somebody to do something about it. Let's see what is going on with Kim Jong-un in the hot news.
North Korea declares itself a nuclear weapons state. An irreversible move.
Woo! They letting everybody know, putting everybody on notice that hey, we here to stay. Go ahead.
Rocket Man.
Let's go to the article, the main point of it.
Cap, he said, ain't nobody better change it.
Irreversible.
Irreversible.
I ain't going back. I said what I said is
I
what
said
Kim
what I
Jong said. Let's read that.
North Korea has passed a new law declaring itself a nuclear weapons state in a move leader Kim Jong-un says is irreversible.
I ain't taking it back. I said what I said. I dare you to cross that line.
Damn.
Go ahead.
Kim vowed the country would never give up its nuclear weapons and said there could be no negotiations on denuclearization as he hailed the passage of the law.
I ain't trying to talk to nobody is what he said. Damn. Ain't nothing you can say to me.
That sound like fighting words, because
Yeah.
you know it's directed to a specific person.
Oh, yeah. That's
the
America.
people that's trying to denuclearize everything is America.
Yep.
But
America.
Go ahead. You know what's crazy though? You never seen America say, "Oh, let's go after North Korea because they got weapon of mass destruction."
Right.
Nah,
They'll
they know
never
that.
do that.
You know why? Because damn Kim Jong don't give a damn, ain't owning with him. Read the rest of the article.
North Korean state media reported Friday. The new law also enshrines Pyongyang's right to use preemptive nuclear strikes to protect itself, updating a previous stance under which it had said it would keep its weapons only until other countries denuclearized and would not use them preemptively against non-nuclear states.
So he said, "The hell with it, white man. You keeping yours, well we gonna keep ours. You ain't
Right.
great. Keep on denuclearizing all of these brown countries like Ishmael, hell, and Moab. They brown and they try to take away their weapons. Then Kim Jong said, "I ain't having it. I ain't taking it back." And then his people put in another clause just because they know they can never trust their enemy, the white man. Look what they said also in the hot news. Look what they put up there. Bring it up.
North Korea promises to automatically launch nukes if Kim Jong-un is killed.
He ain't playing, man.
They said, touch him, I dare you.
Put your hands on it. Everybody dying.
Right.
Touch him, I dare you.
Everybody got to go. If Kim Jong-un ain't here, everybody got to die, is what they say.
They're basically saying if he died, there's nothing to live for.
Nope.
Damn.
It ain't. They loyal to their king, ain't they?
I heard. Don't they have like a law where they gotta put a picture of him in his house, in their house?
I don't know. I know that I
You
heard
went
about he
deep.
had a leather coat and nobody could wear that leather coat.
Hey, yeah, and he made a law about him getting a special haircut that nobody could get.
That's gangster right there.
You can't look like me.
I like Kim Jong-un, man.
I think
He's
he goes-
rocket man.
That's gangster,
Rocket
but a
Man.
level of crazy
I
though.
think he's going for Putin's title.
Yeah, man.
The most
They could be
gangster.
best friends.
What
Who
that
knows?
is, though, the Lord is sealing the minds of those that are going to be in Armageddon.
That's
at
right.
The Valley of Megiddo. He's sealing their minds. And damn Moab or whichever one of them they are. They might be Ammon. North Korea has sealed themselves in there because they ain't going back. They keeping their bombs until somebody gonna have to fight. That's what happened when a bully's like, hey, dude, nah, dude. The bullies, what you say? The bully, who's the one that get picked on? What's his name? You got the bully. What's the other one?
The bullier?
Nah, the bullier is the other one.
The one that's getting picked on.
The wimp. The victim.
The victim.
The wimp. He's
Yeah,
the
the
wimp.
victim.
You got the wimp. The bully
The
and
wimp,
the wimp.
yeah.
So when the wimp stands up for itself and the bully keep pressing him, only one or two things gonna happen. Somebody got to fight to
Somebody gonna
settle
fight.
the score. That's what's gonna end up happening with all the European nations and Moab and Ishmael. Somebody got to fight because
Right.
we.
That's right.
They ain't stopping what they doing, man.
That's right.
We like you, Kim Jong-un. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Bring prophecy, all right? Hey, but in the top stories, man, his name was PNB. PNB, a rapper
We need a
named
millennium.
PNB out of L.A. He was killed in L.A. It's another sad event of hell. It's in the last years, it's been at least, 10, 15, maybe more
Yeah,
rappers killed. A lot of them. All trying to get famous and make a name for themselves, but dying in the process of it. Let's pull up the article and see what's going on with the latest rapper that's lost his life.
PNB Rock shot and killed during robbery at Los Angeles restaurant.
So from the word of it is that he his girlfriend, maybe mama, posted the address, and somebody came up there and wanted to take his chains from him. He wasn't giving up his chains, and he ended up dying behind
Pride.
you know.
He feels like he has something to prove. Every rapper feel like they gotta be a killer. They gotta be tough, because that's the music that they're portraying. So therefore, they are forced to live it, or they are forced to.
It's called street cred, right?
Yeah. That falls in the guidelines of how to become a rapper.
Because they know people's gonna go around talking about, oh, I just robbed.
I just took his chain.
Yeah,
Right.
PNB.
Yeah. Let's play the video. Let's play the video. This is graphic. If you're sensitive to graphic content, you can leave the room now, because this is graphic what we're about to see.
I don't know how old he is. 30. He's 30. Yeah, he's 30. I ain't coming. Where's his room at? Where's his room at? Got you. It's on the other side. Turn over. Okay. I'm gonna put him in a car straight. I'm coming.
We don't value life anymore. Yep, we don't value life. We'll kill each other, another man that looks like us, and none of that violence is aimed at your actual oppressor.
Yep.
Nothing. No. What you would call stand up against oppression.
Right.
No civil rights. Nothing like that nowadays. No activism. None of that. It's all aimed at each other. And we ain't got nothing to begin with,
Right.
as it is. It's just that's what you call crabs in a barrel, right there.
And a lot of us, what we doing, we banging for blocks that we don't even own, saying I'm from the 60s or all these different gang affiliations where you just, it's like, damn.
Yeah.
Starbucks come and take your block.
Yeah, they come and take
right.
A bike lane.
That's the
And
real.
then-
Move
this
your
is
ass
used to-
out the hood. They can like I seen somewhere about some project that was bought. It was a project in Chicago.
I
Parkway
seen it, yeah.
Gardens, which
Old
is
Block,
which is
something
they
like
call
that.
it Old Block.
Old Block was bought. It was fake. Well, we ran with it anyway because it happened to damn people anyway. They buy your damn projects and they move your ass out.
Yeah.
Call it gentrification. White man come in and say, move all these niggas.
Because they do that.
That's
they do
right.
That, they do that in actuality, even if that situation was fake. Because that's going on in Sixth Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, everywhere they do
Gentrification.
that. But you don't see them standing up against them. They just they quietly move their ass out at night and find another place to live.
A lot of them.
We kill each other.
A lot of them got that mentality, like from Juice. what's his name? Tupac.
Bishop?
Yeah, Bishop was his name.
Bishop. They got that mentality where I don't give a F about myself and I don't care about you, nigga.
Yep, you're exactly
He
right.
said, I hate myself and I hate you.
That's why the Lord has a controversy with us. We mad at them Black Lives. Where Black Lives Matter at now? Where's it at? That is all over the internet, and many people have seen it. It has went viral. Where is Black Lives Matter at to protest and march through the streets of L.A. if Black life mattered?
Right.
If not, then you are proving the whole world right that you are nothing but con artists, scam artists,
right.
and you yourself, black women, you lesbians, you profit off of black death.
Lesbian.
The same way that the Edomites do.
Yep, they profit off of black death. They don't show up when we killing each other because there ain't no profit in that.
Nobody made
It's just
them
another
offer
nigga
yet.
dead right there.
Yep.
But a cop do it. Okay, it's time to march so we can get these cops out of the way, and then more evil precedes that because you done moved out the damn law enforcement because they was coming to handle one problem from somebody, and now ain't no more damn cops. Police don't even show up no more.
And that's crazy, Cap, like you just said. Like, they only come when the oppressor kills us. Like, we had the rapper, what's his name? The other one, Young Dolph, he died.
Yeah. That's it. They show up when you're dead.
Cap, the only reason why the police will start getting involved, like you said, if it's another white rapper that ended up dying. Let Eminem would have suffered the same fate. Police would crack down on each and every single last person. That's what I was watching a documentary about the crack era.
Electric chair.
A police ended up dying. That's when they started cracking down on everything.
Yep, it's over for you. And it's gotten so bad amongst us. Look at that. We in our hoods, we have a code of conduct. Look what one of these, I don't know if he's a rapper or he's another young black man. Look at what he is going into of how to survive. We've gotten to this point as a people. Pull it up.
I got on some gang affiliated clothes right now.
It's great. I mean, I didn't even know
I got my
Pittsburgh.
ass hat on. I got my ass sweater on. You know what I'm saying? It's orange. It's Hoover colors, but nigga, I got the S on.
Rolling 60s Crips.
What set you like? Nigga was really on that. So let me ask you for somebody who's not from LA and they visited LA. What is some safety protocols for just a regular civilian that's going out there just trying to live life and have fun? How should they move?
Them baseball hats with one letters on them, stay away from them.
Look at that. You got to dress
even
a
with
certain
two,
way.
because them two letters might fuck you up too. It's like them baseball hats.
No hat. Don't wear a hat.
Nah, if the mascot on there, you good. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I would stay away from that if you're gonna be like in the trenches even a little bit. Just stay away. You can wear a football hat or a basketball hat or something if you want to go a team. Right. I don't do no baseball because that's all we wear. Like, I got on some gang affiliated clothes right now.
It's great. I mean, I didn't even know
I got my
Pittsburgh.
ass hat on. I got my ass sweater on. You know what I'm saying? It's orange. It's Hoover colors, but nigga, I got the S on. So that's how we slide. Like, niggas know he got a gang of S's on. He from 60s. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I dress until I grew up. But like I told you, I be finding a way to step back. But you know what I'm saying? But the rest of the tips are, why are you going to somebody else's hood where you done survived your whole life inside your hood?
Man, hold on,
you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, brother. Let me tell the story. Cause when we went to Cali, all of us went.
Yeah.
We had one nigga in the car. He's like, bro, I want to go to Compton. I said, Compton? Nigga, I want to go Rodeo Drive, Hollywood.
Thank you.
I want to see some shit I ain't never seen.
Go to the tour. You want to go see all the same ratchet ass bitches that's in the hood, man. All that shit. You try to get shot.
Yeah. Look at that. That's how it's gotten to. You can't go into certain places. You can't wear certain clothes because people kill you over a color, over a symbol. Give me that in Proverbs chapter 1. This ain't nothing new amongst us as Israelites. This is how we've always been. Proverbs chapter 1, and I want you to read verse 10 on down. You can't go into certain neighborhoods. Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 1, verse 10.
Bring it out.
My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood.
That's called pulling a jack move. Let us lay wait for blood. Let's run up. This is what they say today. Let's run up on that nigga. Let's run in his house. Let's run up on him. Let's pull up on him is what they say. Go ahead.
Come with us. Let us lay wait for blood. Let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause. Let us swallow them up alive as the grave, and whole as those that go down into the pit.
That's what they doing. That's how it's become in the neighborhoods that we got. You got brothers, hell, you got some sisters that even think like that. That where you can't go into a certain place wearing colors because they think you are gang affiliated. You know how many people that's probably lost their life that have been just visiting somewhere,
right,
and had on certain colors or got hit by drive-by bullets because in our hoods, they not even neighborhoods no more. In our hoods, this is the way that we have come to think as a people, that we see each other as enemies and not the oppressor.
Right.
You can't touch
The hell is this?
That's crazy. Not the person that's oppressing you in the community that you stay in, that's giving you the low-paying jobs, that's not letting you come out of the community, that's redlining you.
Right.
You don't even acknowledge them.
Nope.
But the people that stay in the community with you, they
You will
got
kill
targets on
them
their
dead
back.
in a moment, and then you'll go on Instagram or Twitter, or I don't think thugs,
Drill music.
I don't think thugs got Twitter, but they go on Instagram and they will post about it.
Matter of fact, you know what was the era that was worse than drill music? Because drill music is so-called popular right now. It was crunk music. When crunk music
It was a
came
lot
out,
of fights in
it
the
was
club.
a lot
When
of
Little
fights.
John,
Yeah.
what was that song Little John
Duck-
had?
that,
No,
Duck if you
no,
buck.
that was
Don't start
different.
no ish won't be.
That was Crime Mob.
Yeah, that's a fight.
He had Lil John had a song too that
No,
made
you don't
everybody.
give a damn. You don't.
Throw it up. Something like that.
Throw it up, something
Nuck
like that.
if you
I
buck
don't know.
is
What is that?
Who you
Who are
with?
you with? We need a millennial.
Throw Your Hood Up.
Throw your hood
I
up.
think Throw Your Hood Up sounds familiar. I know Nuck If You Buck was Crime Mob.
Brothers was
3
violent
6
then.
Mafia. You would fight in the club. It was guaranteed
Right.
that the club was
Officer.
going to get shut down because somebody was going to end up fighting.
Yeah.
man.
Officer, just that drill music, they really, whatever they rapping about, they're really talking about things that they done in the street. So
Yeah.
if they caught a body,
That's right.
Fine.
I mean, no, they are really dry snitching. That's why they could come up with a whole RICO case on Young Thug and all these other different rappers because they start snitching on themselves.
Right. Exactly right. Hey, give me that in Zechariah chapter 7. This is what God says about her. That's the 15th, 20th, 30th rapper killed in the last year and a half. And a lot of people are saying that these record companies are taking insurance out on these rappers because they know they're going to die because of the music that they are pushing forward. Zechariah chapter 7, and I want you to read verse 9. Look what God says.
Zechariah chapter 7 and verse 9.
Yeah.
Bring it out.
Thus speaketh the Lord of hosts, saying, execute true judgment and show mercy
Show mercy. Go ahead.
and compassions, every man to his brother.
We don't do that as a people. Ain't no compassion in the hoods. Not even amongst people that be in the same damn gang. Ain't no compassion amongst them, cause it's times that we've seen where they kill each other.
Yep.
They'll come back and they'll kill the people that they used to ride with, roll with. Read on in that.
Verse 10. And oppress not the widow, nor the fatherless, the stranger, nor the poor.
Now it says don't oppress the fatherless. 80% of black homes is fatherless. God said you ain't supposed to oppress the fatherless. What does that mean? You ain't supposed to be taking advantage of those that grew up without a father because he was in prison or he was dead. So you take advantage of him and you invite him into your gang.
Yep, that's exactly
That's taking
what they
advantage
do.
of them.
Right.
You're oppressing the fatherless when you do that. Or you bully
That's
them, or you
right.
make them so afraid that if they don't join the gang that you win and roll with you, that they're going to be beat up. So they join out of fear to be with you.
Right.
God said you ain't supposed to oppress the fatherless. Go ahead.
The stranger nor the poor.
Uh-huh.
And let none of you imagine evil against his brother in your heart.
For people to roll up and kill that brother PNB Rock, is that what his name?
Right.
PNJ Rock or PNB?
PNB.
PNB Rock. That is imagining evil against your brother. That's all rap music is.
Yep.
imagining evil against your brother.
That's
y'all
right.
Come in and blow your brains out and beat your
Some-
wife down and throw your kids in the river.
Some of them rap about shooting up the whole house. They
whole
don't care
house,
who's in it. It could be your
kids,
grandma,
everybody.
your baby.
The last time I can remember us rapping about the oppressors, like NWA,
KRS-One.
KRS-One.
Lupe Fiasco did some. Kanye did as well before he went crazy.
Right.
Y'all remember when he had George Bush doesn't like
black people.
He
Yeah.
said that. But then he got with a white woman, and his whole mind flipped, didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
He started selling damn garbage-ass sweatshirts
He
for
prophesied it.
$1,000.
He prophesied to himself
Yup.
too.
Right, he prophesied to
Get
himself.
on, he leave your ass for a white girl.
I ain't say you a gold digger.
Hey, so that right there, just letting all the rappers know, man, that you can say they're just words and you just an entertainer, but you imagine evil against your brother. It's a judgment for that on Judgment Day, because those words that are coming out of your mouth, they are either destroying somebody or they're edifying somebody, one or the other. And if you out here destroying people, whether it's through your music or your actions, you're gonna have to pay for that.
That's right.
Come soon, and a lot of them are paying for that before they meet the Lord, and they're getting judged here on earth. God killing them off top because the music is so violent. God just taking them off the earth now. He wants the life back that he lent to them. Man, give it back to me. You ain't doing what you're supposed to do with that gift of musical talent that I gave you.
Right.
You're not doing nothing with it. Let's bring it on back. Give it back to me.
Cap, the only way you can actually use the gift that God gave you if you on original royalty.
That's it.
If you're
That
not on
is
original
it.
royalty,
That's just
man,
right.
That's
That
right.
is
I don't know what to
it,
tell you.
man. Pull up the article also, because that music and stuff. Look what Quando Rondo's doing, because he saw so much of this violence going on. Let's pull up Quando Rondo.
Quando Rondo renounces gang ties following Lil Pab's shooting death.
Now, Quando Rondo, he's a rapper. I think I heard of him before, but I
Yeah.
guess he's big.
He's one of the Chicago people. So
Okay,
let's
he's
just
one of
say,
the
for instance,
Chicagos. He's Atlanta. He's
Who,
from
he's
Georgia.
from Georgia?
Yeah, he's from Georgia. He might make drill music.
But
he's
he
from
was
Savannah.
beefing with somebody that's from Chicago.
King Von.
King Von,
He was
and his
beefing with him.
friend
Yeah.
ended up killing.
And I think this is the brother that was outside of a minivan and his friend was stretched out on the
That's
ground.
exactly what it
dying.
is. That's the reason what sprung this up, because they was trying to shoot him because for retaliation against the King Von dude, because his friend shot King Von.
Yeah. So he's turning from that stuff, man. Quando Rondo renounces gang ties. Give me that in Exodus. Give me that in Exodus. Was that 23, man? Let's show you about this. It's gang stuff, man. This goes back into Proverbs chapter 1. Exodus 23, verse 2.
Exodus chapter 23 and verse 2. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
That's what gangs are, man. They started out, and you would some of you might not know, but gangs actually started out being positive.
Yep.
Right.
Right.
They was actually good.
I think Crimson Blood as well.
Yeah, the Crimson Bloods, it started out being good. But somewhere along the process, it turned into much wickedness, because that's what eventually happens when you don't keep the commandments of God. Everything we do will eventually turn to wickedness.
Right.
No matter how much good you want it to be, without the commandments of God guiding you, Satan is going to creep in there, because there's no barrier to keep him away from the place.
Right.
Read that again, Exodus 23 and
Exodus
2.
chapter 23 and verse 2. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
That's what we do. When we get up in these gangs, we are following a multitude to do evil. And that evil, it just don't go out into the earth and dissipate. That evil comes back. That evil comes back. As you would do unto your neighbor or yourself, you do unto your neighbor. So if you speaking evil and you speaking death, well, then that stuff just it's gonna swing right back around with you. You're gonna get caught up. So Quando Rondo say he's renouncing the stuff. And I want you to go back to that article. Go back to the article. Now, you can read the article yourself. We'll post it on our Facebook page on Four Corners News. Just check it out on Facebook. We'll post that. But I want you to look at the comments of what is said when he said he's done with because he's in the rolling 60s Crips thing too. Pull it up. And I want you to scroll to it. Let's scroll to the bottom. Yeah, you'll see it. You'll see it. Just scroll to the bottom. It'll literally say comments. Well, scroll up. Let me see him in the pink right there. Right there. Let's read that.
Quando Rondo with the message. I can care less what somebody think. Get in my way and I'm going to knock you down.
So he's on the violence too. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Keep going down to the bottom. Go down to the bottom. He's these young zombie brothers, Generation Z. Keep going. Keep going. We're going to see it. Keep going. It's called comments at the bottom. There we go. Lord, I know y'all's Generation Z up there. You never looked at the damn internet. Okay, let's read that.
Goofy internet banger. All of a sudden want to wave the white flag. Go pick your mans up.
Damn, that's talking about the friend that died.
Wow.
The reason that sparked him to get out of the y'all gotta leave this up, man. Come on, y'all. Come on. Y'all already know what's going on back here. Just leave it up, man. That sparked him to get out of the gang stuff. They mocking him. That's what we talking about. They mock death now. Go ahead.
Get all right. Put the flag down, Quando. You just got to switch up from the boys wearing blue to the alphabet boys in blue. That be real crippin'.
Man, now they mocking him. Wow. They mocking him for leaving sin. The Bible talks about don't mock a man leaving sin. Go ahead. Well, skip that one. Go to if you got your body.
If you got a body, so to speak, and you can't handle the pressure of the F.A. Doug life, you're a whole bum A.B. Why get into it in the first place? Obama went from the streets to the White House, so as long as one of you can do it, then some of you can do
That's
it.
a white person.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about that, but now check this out. Go to the last comment on here. Look at that. Read from who's that from? Go what?
From Goldberg to Dolph Ziggler in 2019.
Come on. Y'all
Guess what, son? You're next.
Read it again.
Guess what, son? You're next.
You're next.
Damn.
They threatening that's what happens when you get caught up in that life.
We become moral monsters.
Yeah.
We become moral monsters. How the hell you get so desensitized where somebody that's been through that gang life, somebody that's been through the street life, he said enough is enough. I done seen enough bodies drop.
Yeah.
But us,
we mock him.
We mock him for try to do better with his life.
We
won't. Hell, if the music ain't talking about killing, shooting, raping, anything about sin, we won't buy it. Neither will we be like, oh, you know what?
It's the crab in the barrel mentality.
Yep.
It's the same thing that sisters do. When sisters see brothers, another woman trying to respect her husband, do her housely duties, they call her pick-me's. It's the same crap. It's that mentality that we have whenever we try to do better for ourselves. Another Negro who don't want to do nothing, who's lazy, says, nah, I want you to be just like me. So when people look at me, talk about me in a negative light, you're in the same boat as me. I don't feel lonely.
They said the same thing about Christ. They said, come, let us test out his way. Let's see if he's a true and right man. So whenever you try to turn your life around, wickedness always envies the righteous. But I'm not saying is he righteous. Right. He could be, I don't know. But the whole point is whenever you try to do something good with your life, well, they're going to try to bring you down and bring you back to their level because they know the judgment that they're getting.
Yep, that's it. Exactly right. Now go to the next article that we got up there because he's trying to leave it and you know, it is. Some of us grew up and we thought that was the only way. So, Lord's will he come out of that thing and maybe he found the truth and he ended up repenting. You know, maybe the Lord, the Lord is working with him and some years down the line we'll see him repenting. Maybe that's of the Lord, right? But let's go to the next article. Let's pull it up. A video about who's it? Lil Boosie. That's his name, Lil Boosie, man. And look what he's coming to realize now, finally, after it's touching him.
Right.
Play that, man.
I got on his ass the other day, like, what the hell are you rap? I don't like my son rapping about all this murder and all this stuff. You know, but what the fuck did I... What I showed him? What else he did? What else I done showed him since he was a boy?
What happened to the video? What's going on? What we got, man? Don't look at me. I don't know what you're looking at me. Play the damn video. We're going to reload it. Don't look at me. You look at me for?
Don't look at us.
God.
They put it back right on us. Tech team.
We appreciate you.
Video,
Don't look at us.
Refresh.
Come on now.
Pull up the video.
AZ, do you got anything you want to say?
They still didn't put it.
You know what you want to say about your tech team? God.
They put the camera on you, so.
You know, Lil Boosie, man, to me, he's a joke, man. Like, all these rappers, whenever that stuff hit them, they're a joke. Because that's not you loving your brother like you're supposed to love yourself. You didn't care about no other body's kids that got affected, but when it affects yours, it's a problem now.
Right.
No sympathy for people like that.
Just like he said, what I showed him. You was talking about your first and last name, BOOBADAZZ. That's me.
Right.
To be bad. That's what your name is.
Yeah, and don't he call himself Boosie Badass?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, come on now.
Come on. You didn't show them that life.
Stop it.
Hey, y'all got the video? Come on, pull it up. Let's go.
Let's say a little boost.
Intuited. I got on his ass the other day like, what the hell are you rap? I don't like my son rapping about all this murder and all this stuff. You know, but what the fuck did I what I showed him? What else he did? What else I done showed him since he was a boy?
Yeah.
I gotta take some of the blame for that little nigga. You know, that's why I keep him close to me to try to protect him. But, bro, like, I used to think that shit was cool, you know, me and two that just aired well with me, you know. You know, like, that affect them kids, bro. Like, it really affect them kids, bro. And,
That's what the Bible was talking about.
My son was just, you know, like, his mama was young. Both of us was young. So he was with me all the time dude was with me all the time, bro. Like, and he remember everything, bro. Like, he remember. I'm telling Tootie.
Now look at that. You think that music ain't affecting them kids? You know it affect them when it start touching you.
Yeah.
Now, man, what's going on? What I do? Dude, that's how you made all your money.
Right. Yeah. And he talk about they remember everything. Yeah, that be them little kids that can recite
every word.
Every single word of that song they listen to for a week.
Yep.
All they got to hear is for a week.
They might not understand it now, but later down the line, they going to surely live it
That's
and
what's
understand
happening, though. You letting your kids listen to this rap music, this drill music, all this murder music, these people getting killed, and they see this stuff. You ain't doing nothing but filling your kids' spirit up with hate for someone that looks just like them for 10, 15, 20 years.
Damn. But guess what, Cap? They always say it's entertainment. You're the parent. You got to watch them. You got to watch what you... Nah, that's not how it works.
Right.
That's not how it works.
I think that's what Cameron was saying. He said, "Oh, is the parents to blame?" He said, "Well, I put out that it was explicit music, so it's the parents. The music is affecting them."
All of them say that.
Some of these rappers, some of these singers, they know how detrimental the music is. They don't even let their kids listen to it,
right?
Because they understand how detrimental it is. Like it's a canker in your spirit.
Yep.
They might not understand it now, but later down the line, they're going to understand it and act it out. All the evils, all the hatred.
Yep, exactly right. Give me that in 1 Corinthians. Give me that in 1 Corinthians. And I want you to read chapter 15, verse 33. This is what happens when you let your kids, you be riding in them cars. Even if you're trying to listen to the old school music, they had hidden sexual. What was this? Marvin Gaye song was Sexual Healing. Yeah. Come on. What was that other song that one of them women said, you going to make me a lady tonight?
There's a
she
Neo
talking
song.
about get bought right there.
Yeah.
There's a Neo song where I didn't even know. I just caught it the other day. It was on the radio about My Sexy Love. That one, it got a lot of sexual explicit content, but they just layer it for commercialism.
And that's older music. And then you be like, well, today they don't let that stuff. The music they have today on the radio is just as bad because it might not be as, it might not have sexual innuendos in it, but then what do you hear women on the radio about? he did me wrong. You broke my heart.
Right.
So you play that music, and them kids be hearing that. So now what happens? All these little girls grow up. Oh, man, ain't nothing. Man are dogs.
Right.
Look at all, listen to all the songs I've been singing that man been doing women wrong for so long. You can't trust none of these men because they'll always do you wrong. And then the boys hear them songs too, like, man, this is what man's supposed to do. We supposed to cheat and break girls' hearts.
Hey, Cap, that's the reason why. This is probably one of the reasons why women, they play the victim a lot because they have been conditioned to.
Yeah, they have. Through the music. So the music of today ain't no better. It's all about heartbreak and man, it's all about adultery.
It's all about sex.
That's right.
It's all about adultery. 1 Corinthians 15 and 33, real quick.
1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 33. Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners.
That's why your kids, when they born and you see them and they growing up, oh, they so cute. Oh, they so adorable. Them big, beautiful eyes. Oh, look at that little baby soft skin. And the older and older they get, they become monsters. They you have the terrible twos. And then from on there, it ain't no controlling them. They start getting smart mouths as they grow up. They know the rap songs, and now they are rehearsing rap songs. They start smelling themselves around 12, 13 years old. 15, 16, you can't tell them nothing. 18, 19, the whoopings don't hurt no more. They hanging with the other people in school, trying to be cool with them because they singing and hearing the same songs because from an infant, the good manners that was in them has been corrupted by the evil music you've been letting them listen to for 20 years.
And then they wreck your house for taking your phone.
And then they'll wreck your house, or they be influenced and they want to be one of those evil rappers, and they end up dead like a lot of these rappers are today. Hell, rappers dying ain't nothing new. Tupac died behind his music. Biggie died behind his music. And a whole bunch of other ones. Why? Because when you put evil out there into the air, it's going to come back because you on Satan's radar now. You one of his. So he's going to come back with somebody more evil than you, and they're going to take your life. And that's what's happening to all these rappers. You got to repent and come up out of that thing before it's too late. Right? All right, hey, stay tuned. We'll be right back after this commercial break here on
Four Corners News.
And you think we're the wolf pack? We were the ones that was dragged and brought over here on the slave ships, and you made a monster out of us.
We spirit you rolling with. Either you rolling with the spirit of Satan, and who's waiting for the lake of fire, or you gonna roll with the spirit of Christ.
Created, manufactured right here in the Americas. Don't slip on that. This new Negro that we see today was a creation.
If you walking around worrying about your breath when you know death and destruction is everywhere, nigga, you gonna die.
We about to turn the world upside down. 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 Upside down.
Welcome back to Four Corners News, and you've tuned in to Health and Good Estate.
Black people tobacco use.
So this week in Health and Good Estate, one of our new segments here on FCN, black people, public health, and tobacco use. You'd be shocked or surprised how much black people actually smoke cigarettes. Right. Let's read some of that article. Go ahead.
This is a report featuring a virtual discussion with Ladarius Gamage of Florida Department of Health. For generations, the African American adult population has been devastated by tobacco use in unique and pernicious ways.
Pernicious ways, that means evil. Go ahead.
This demographic has one of the highest rates of tobacco use among all racial and ethnic groups.
You wouldn't believe it, but black people smoke more than anybody. Cigarettes. Go ahead.
While black adults statistically don't smoke as much as whites per day, they tend to die from smoking-related diseases.
That's called judgment, y'all. Go ahead.
Think heart disease and diabetes, more than white and Hispanic people.
Mm-hmm.
And when they do light up, most prefer the menthol variety, which are harder to quit.
Just like you've got malt liquor in the hoods, they put menthol cigarettes in our hood too to get you addicted and keep you addicted on that stuff.
Cap, that goes into those crafty counsels and evil devices where they would put the people in an oppressive state, in a depressive state, and then give them something that so-called claims to ease that depression.
Yeah,
ease
exactly
that
right.
stress.
Exactly right. Go back to that article.
When they realize we love menthol cigarettes, when they realize we love that menthol flavor, said Ladarius Gamage, referring to big tobacco companies, they began to push it on us.
That's just like everything else. Whenever we have a vice, they use it to destroy us. Let's go down on that article.
A study published by Tobacco Control found that between 1980 and 2018, menthol cigarettes were responsible for 1.5 million African American smokers. A number that exceeds the population of Dallas.
Wow. Go ahead.
That same report found that among that number, 157,000 died from premature smoking-related deaths, which also represents a cumulative of about 1.5 million life years lost.
Go ahead, finish it out.
As the Florida Department of Health's Health Equity and Special Projects Coordinator, Gamage has dedicated his career to helping people stop smoking. In a recent virtual discussion with Black Men's Health, Gamage talked about the dangers of menthol cigarettes and e-cigarettes. He also spoke about why you should avoid hookah altogether, including going to hookah bars. You can tap into this valuable, wide-ranging discussion by clicking the video below.
All right. So, give me that scripture in Matthew chapter 17, because we've got a lot of people that come into this truth repenting, and one of the hangups that they do have is smoking cigarettes. We've received emails on it of how to overcome it. They can't seem to kick the habits. Why? Because that menthol that was pushed on you in your neighborhood, in your hoods, that you become addicted to those things. So first you got to understand that what has been done to you is a plight to destroy you.
Right.
It's a plight to destroy you. So know that you are at war, and the more you smoke cigarettes, the more you give in to your enemy to defeat you. Not just Satan, but also the white man and the other nations that sell you that stuff that help you destroy yourself over a slow process of time.
And it's crazy at the fact that our people miss the point of it all, that they're giving you something that literally tears your body apart from the inside.
Yeah.
And then they add an addictive component to it.
Right.
So now once you begin to take it, you can't stop.
You can't stop it. It's like doing hard drugs, like crack or shooting up things of that, like heroin. It's hard like that. But how do you overcome those things? How do you overcome it? Give me that Matthew chapter 17.
Matthew.
And let's start at verse 19 on down.
Matthew chapter 17, verse 19. Then came the disciples to Jesus apart and said, why could not we cast them out? And Jesus said unto them, because of your unbelief.
So sometimes you can't overcome that cigarette smoke because you have an unbelief. You can't, in your mind, you can't see yourself getting off of those things. Go ahead.
For verily I say unto you, if you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, you shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove. And nothing shall be impossible unto you.
Nothing's impossible to you. You can overcome cigarette smoking with prayer and with fasting. You can overcome those things. Some spirits are harder to get off, and you may have to do more than just praying on it. You can't go cold turkey, even over a process of time. You see yourself still dabbling and going back and forth with it. Read verse 21 to show what Christ said.
Verse 21. Howbeit, this kind goeth not out, but by prayer and fasting.
You got to pray and fast. You got to fast because that smoking cigarettes is ultimately it's a spirit. It's a spirit of addiction. That's all it is. Because you don't. The only thing that you can truly be addicted to is the Word of God. There's nothing that should have power over your body, but the spirit that is coming from those smoking cigarettes, it has taken over your flesh, and now it's controlling your flesh. And now that is why you smoke. It ain't nothing else. It's just you got to pray and fast that spirit off.
And also, Cap, going into recovery, one known process of recovery is understanding the cause of the addiction.
Right.
So how God quoted to Isaiah about going to the brokenhearted. He said that it says, bring liberty to those people that are brokenhearted. That's going into that spiritual healing. Your spirit is actually what needs to be healed, not the flesh.
Right.
They're trying to heal the flesh.
That's
it's actually
right.
a spiritual thing.
That's right. Give me that in 1 Corinthians 3, and let's read verse 16. This is one thing that you can have in your mind to overcome those that cigarette addiction. If you may be struggling with that, or you know somebody, ingrain this thought in your mind. Read that 1 Corinthians 3:16.
1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
That's what you are. You're the temple of God.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you.
That's the thought you got to keep in your mind. Yeah. That the Spirit of God dwells in you, and you're not going to defile the Spirit of God by putting menthol, cigarette, weed, smoke, heroin, whatever it may be. You're not going to put that into your body. That's the thought process you got to anchor yourself on. I am the temple of God. The temple of God, the Spirit of God dwells in me. Give me that in James, real quick, and then we're gonna go to that some things. James chapter 1, and I want you to read verse 21. James chapter 1, verse 21. So it starts with spiritual healing because this is what heals you. The laws of God heals your spirit from the inside out. James 1, verse 21.
James chapter 1 and verse 21.
Uh-huh.
Wherefore, lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word.
The engrafted word. That's what you got to receive with meekness. The engrafted word, and do what with it?
Which is able to save your soul.
That's what's going to save your soul. That's what's going to remove that smoking spirit from you.
Right.
Is when the word becomes engrafted to your soul, not the cigarettes. You don't go to the cigarette for comfort. You go to the Word of God for comfort. You get around your brothers and your sisters, and you get them to help you overcome that mountain that you're climbing up. Right. To help you get to the next level. But you got to have that word engrafted in you to save your soul. If you have stepping, you're going to keep going back and forth with the cigarette smoking. You're going to fall, get back up, fall, get back, because you ain't serious, and God see you ain't serious. But once you become serious and get that word engrafted where when you feel like it's time to smoke, you start reading the Bible.
Because I was thinking about it with the whole thing of how the worldly counsel says you're supposed to get off these things, where they'll give you like nicotine packages. If you crave the nicotine from the cigarette and then you just replace it with a nicotine patch, you're still giving your body that urge of craving the nicotine.
Yeah, you're feeding it.
So that's how you would backslide back into it.
Right.
You really need the Word of God.
And I'm glad you said about that patch. Look what God says about that stuff. Romans chapter 13, and I want you to read verse 14 real quick, and then we're going to pull up that next article. Go ahead.
Romans chapter 13 and verse 14.
Bring it out.
But put ye on the Lord Jesus Christ, and make not provisions for the flesh.
There you go. That's what that stuff is. It's a provision for the flesh for you to backslide on it. That's why you keep doing it. You're not replacing the cigarette smoking with the engrafted word of God. You're doing it with other means and other sources, and you keep on backsliding.
Right.
Go ahead.
Make not provisions for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof.
There you go. Study when you think you want to smoke. Study the Bible. Let that word get down in you, the Spirit of God, and let that feeling, that spirit flee through that fasting and that prayer. And also in having health a good estate, walking is a part of that stuff too. And this is something you can do when you feel like doing those things. Let's pull up at benefits of walking.
Walking for good health.
Yep, let's read that.
Health benefits of walking. You carry your own body weight when you walk. This is known as weight-bearing exercise. Some of the benefits include increased cardiovascular and pulmonary heart and lung fitness, reduced risk of heart disease and stroke, improved management of conditions such as hypertension, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, joint and muscular pain or stiffness, and diabetes, stronger bones and improved balance, increased muscle strength and endurance, reduced body fat.
That's it. 30 minutes a day will help you out with those things. Just doing 30 minutes a day.
So, Cap, those was the benefits that you were trying to invest in with the marathon you had down here in Miami that the whole congregation was so excited about.
Yeah, the two people that clapped for it, right? Yeah, but walking is a great benefit to you, and that's one of those things that can replace that. Let's go back up to the top of that article and read the summary of it real quick, just to show some bullet points on it.
Summary: walking for 30 minutes a day or more on most days of the week is a great way to improve or maintain your overall health. If you can't manage 30 minutes a day, remember, even a little is good, but more is better. Walking with others can turn exercise into an enjoyable social occasion.
Sure can. Go ahead.
See your doctor for a medical checkup before embarking on any new fitness program, particularly if you are aged over 40 years. Are overweight or haven't exercised in a long time.
There you go. So the scriptures talk about exercise profiteth little, but it does profit you to do something. So get up, get yourself moving, get with a few sisters, a few brothers, and go out and do some exercise. It ain't got to be lifting weights and in a gym. 30 minutes of walking a day is going to get your body moving, and then it'll take care of itself. It'll start doing the things that it needs to do to get you where you need to be in your best of shape. But you got to start somewhere. Put the cigarettes away. Go ahead and start walking. Get you some sisters, get you some brothers, and do some things to get that heart rate pumping, okay? Because we've got to take care of our health and make sure we in health and good estate.
That's
right. All right. Let's go to Auntie, and she's got some motivational words for you brothers and sisters out here. Let's go to Auntie. And you all know who I'm talking about when I pull up. Let's go.
What's more exciting to me right now than anything is that I can look at you all of you that call me Auntie, and know that the only thing I can do for you is live my best life. Yes, look at me. I take care of myself. You think this is easy? I'm in Pilates, I'm in, yoga. I eat as well as I can. Stop eating all that fried chicken. Get so sick of seeing my fellow sisters walking down the street and they can't even get around. What, are you gonna die and leave your children here for somebody to molest? Keep your ass healthy. Stop it. Come out of them dark rooms with all that depression. Stop yourself. You go get some help. But you can start by journaling. What do I want? Who am I? And if you don't know, make some shit up.
Hey, that's some words of wisdom from grandma right there. That's from Auntie to make something up. You know what that is? Start walking, man. Take care of your body, your health. Give me that in Sirach chapter 30, and let's read 14 and 15. Because you can't just make excuses and say I'm old. No, you can still walk. If God gave you the opportunity to still walk, you don't use being old for an excuse, because the more you walk, your body will start to to increase his strength. Your calf muscles will get stronger. Walk till your knees hurt and then turn back around. It might not be 30 minutes, it might be 15 minutes, but it's a start and you can build up on those things because God says this about our health. Sirach 30, let's read 14, 15.
Ecclesiasticus, or the book of Sirach, chapter 30 and verse 14.
Uh-huh.
Better is the poor, being sound and strong of constitution, than a rich man that is afflicted in his body.
All right, read on.
Health and good estate of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth.
So we might not have that much money. We might just be scraping to get by, but we can be the healthiest people on the planet no matter how much money you got. That's all right. So, hey, stay tuned. We'll be right back after this commercial break here on Four Corners News.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
You could buy guns for like $20 in Chicago, from what I hear.
I mean, for what I hear, the cops drop off boxes of guns in the hood.
We about to turn the world upside down. We about to turn the world upside down. We about to turn the world upside down. We about to turn the world upside down.
Welcome back to Four Corners News. That's right where the truth speaks. I am Captain Zakar. To my left,
Officer Daniel.
And to his left,
Officer Azanai.
And to his left,
Officer Pagiel.
And to his left,
Officer Lael.
And we make up Four Corners News. Thank you for staying with us here. We got to get into it, man. This main topic. All this is hate out here in the earth, man, for black people. It's time for you damn silly ass, sleep ass, Negro peeing, coon ass Christians to wake the hell up.
That's right.
Pull up the article and see how they out here hating on us today. Pull it up.
Hate.
Read that.
The racist backlash to Halle Bailey's The Little Mermaid is out of control.
If you don't know what's going on with this racist backlash of a black girl being the Little Mermaid, then your ass is up under a rock somewhere.
Yep.
Right.
You have seen these white folks show their true colors of who they are. Right. And it's about damn time you believe them.
That's right.
Our people are still not gonna believe it. They're still gonna try to say, "Nah, that's not all of them."
Only a few of
Stockholm.
them.
Yeah, it's only a few.
We're gonna disprove that here in a minute, man. We are going to disprove that here in a minute. Hey, I want you to play the trailer. Start at 1 minute on the trailer. So for most people that may not have been up to date on it, but this is what we are here for Four Corners News, to make sure you know what's going on in the earth, all over the earth. Pull it up, man. Start at 1 minute and look at it. Let's look at it.
Wish I could be.
And she sang a better.
She can sing.
Part of that world.
All right, let's cut it. So you see that after 50 years, they made a black version of a Little Mermaid. A lot of you sisters, hell, a lot of you brothers grew up off of Little Mermaid, and you watched it. You saw it before. You saw the movie. You know, it was a long time ago. I don't even know how long ago it was. But, you know, they got one.
Yeah.
For these new kids. Now, look at the I almost cried on this. You know, my eyes watered up. I ain't dropped nothing. Because I'm a man.
I ain't dropped nothing.
Sucked it back out.
Suck
it back.
Right.
But go ahead and play the reactions of the kids. Now watch this. It's gonna make, if you love your people, it's
This
gonna
is
make
how-
you tear up. Let's play that.
Black kids reacted to the new Little Mermaid being black.
Is it? I wish I could. She's a black girl. She's black! She's black! Yes! She's black! Mama, she's black! What? She's like me!
This is how black
All right, you see that. Now let's play the other one. Play the other one because it's got a little bit more reactions to it, and just you can see the excitement in their eyes. That lets you know, like Bishop Yawasop says all the time, vision is important.
Yeah.
Image is important. How we look and how we are portrayed to ourselves and to the world is important.
Right.
It affects the kids that you don't think are paying attention. They notice everything.
Yep.
They so shocked. She's black. Mom, what's going on around here?
Yeah.
You know what that lets you know, Cap? I mean, every time they watch shows and movies, in their head they're thinking, when am I going to see someone who looks like
There
me?
you go.
Damn.
There you go. Woo. Yep. Play the other one. Look at this one. Look at this one on Twitter. Let's pull it up.
What is this?
Watch it.
Look at that.
She's black?
What?
She's black.
Wow.
Wish I could be.
That's joy in them little girls.
That's crazy.
She's in utter shock. She can't even speak.
What about her skin? It is.
What, baby?
She's brown like me.
Yeah, she's brown like you.
Yay. I wanna watch it.
Cap, you know what that's equivalent to? It's equivalent to the white doll and a black doll test.
Yeah.
The reason being is because whenever they see black people, it's always in a menacing way. And this is the first time where they saw themselves portrayed in a different light. Even though in their mind they can't truly compute everything, but they understand that, hey, listen, this is what I'm seeing is very powerful because this world has conditioned me to
hate themselves. They've been conditioned to hate themselves. Them little girls hate themselves. Give me that in Proverbs 29. Proverbs 29, verse 18.
Hey, Cap, you know, that's the same joy we had coming into this truth when we found out Christ was black.
Yep, exactly right.
That's that same joy, just like little kids. He's black.
That let you know. That lets you know from just seeing in them little girls' face that identity matters.
That's right.
Right. That's
To
right.
people that are lost, they're giving them their true identity means the world to them when they can
Right.
see themselves. And that's what happens when you open up the Bible and you realize that all these people in here were black people that was writing to us. These are ancestors.
that you get that same joy and that spirit comes to life in you. You've seen it through them little girls.
Right.
It's just a dang make-believe mermaid.
Right, right.
The spirit in them rose up like, it's me. I get to see myself. For this reason, Proverbs 29, verse 18.
Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 18.
Uh-huh.
Where there is no vision.
Where there's no vision,
the people perish.
That's what's happened to the black and Hispanic man, that Native Indian man as well, all throughout the earth for the last 4 centuries. We have had no vision of ourselves, and we have perished through the times.
No image.
No image at all, no positive imagery of ourselves. And we have internalized that and began to hate ourselves, and we kill each other because we have no vision of what we are supposed to be like. That's why it's so important to see the Israelites march on the damn street. We ain't marching for no damn peace and change no damn laws. No, we are there to give a vision to our people because they are perishing in the hoods without one. And I'm gonna tell you this. This is what Deacon Isaac said for all those that didn't donate to the Joseph Dreams video movie to make it come to buy. You love white Jesus. You love white Jesus because you have no idea how important a 25 to 30-minute movie was for the imagery of your kids that are taught to hate themselves every single day, where they are taught that they are second-class citizens to all the white people they see in the dag history books and stuff.
Damn.
And you didn't do that. And shame on you if you didn't donate to that. And shame on you if you damn don't get behind the new movie we working on, Miriam.
That's right.
The Curse of Miriam, because that vision means something to the people that have no vision, that have no image. They need one. Go ahead,
Cap. Because just looking at all their faces when they was watching that video, the expression on their face was like they didn't even think someone that looked like them can be a depiction of beauty.
Yeah.
They didn't know that. Why? Because it was never taught to them that God said that you are the first. He is the first author of beauty, and you look like him.
That's why
that was never taught to them.
That's why whenever I let my little kids watch, shows with either IUIC or anything that shows like our people looking great, I always tell them what color is that person, and they say brown, and they say what color are you, and they said brown. I say y'all look alike, y'all the same people.
There you go. I was doing that yesterday.
Yeah, you got to paint that picture in their head.
Yes, you got to, because they are bombarded with images of Edomites looking beautiful and on magazines, and they see this stuff out there. You don't think they see it. They pay attention to everything. They see everything. That's why them kids were so shocked to see Little Mermaid as a black girl, because they what they got, the damn Princess and the Frog girl?
That's all they had, Princess and the Frog.
Well, she was only human for like 30 minutes on the show.
She was a frog.
They got Encanto and Moana.
Oh, they talking about Northern Kingdom.
And Encanto, the Northern Kingdom.
Encanto and all of it, now this is for I want to pull this next thing up. This is for all y'all that say white people ain't bad, they are good. They ain't did nothing wrong. They brought us over here in slavery, and they blessed us when they took us from the west coast of Africa. We be having bones in our noses and living in huts. You thank the white man for the roof over your head and not God. Show them how white people think about your little black mermaid and those kids seeing a representation of themselves in a fictitious character. Look how they think. Pull it up for the people. Read that and show who is it that is against it. Read it.
Wow.
Christians.
Wow. Against the Little Mermaid.
White Christians.
Wow.
Them ain't black Christians.
What the hell is this?
Wow.
Them's white Christians.
White.
Good old white.
It's not even Jesus.
They're not against anything else. No black and black crime, nothing like that.
But Cap, I thought color did not
matter,
right? Jesus,
right.
But they see color right now.
Yeah, you can see all of a sudden. All of a sudden,
they can see color.
All of a sudden, color matters now.
Now look how much worse it gets. This is why you keep saying that all white folks. Yes, they are. Some of them are bold enough to put out how they feel. Some
Right.
of them just keep it in their mind because they know it's politically incorrect to do those things. But they all got evil in them because God made them that way.
That's right.
Look at the images of what they did. Pull them up. Pull them up. Them Christians against Little Black Mermaid. A fictitious, a fake character, y'all. Read that for us.
I'm gearing up for the Little Mermaid. What you doing?
She painted, she got blackface.
Blackface. Damn.
And she made her lips pink.
Christians
Come on
against
now,
Little
dog.
Mermaid. Boycott
Come
Halle
on,
Bailey.
man.
Go to the next one. The Little Slave.
Disney's The Little Slave.
Wow.
Damn.
This is what they think about you. This is what your co-workers, the people in the office, this is what they think about you, the little slave.
Your
Go ahead.
girlfriend, your boyfriend, people you're sleeping with.
Go to the other one. Pull up them other ones. Read that one from Natalie Opal Parker.
Christians against the Little Mermaid. Natalie Opal Parker. This new Ariel gonna be hoarding fried chicken and macaroni salad in her trove, huh? Bet.
There you go.
Wait a minute.
29 others like that.
Damn.
They had no.
Yo, white people good.
420 comments. Damn, they had a whole.
White people's good. 420 comments. White people good. They did nothing wrong to us.
Right.
Don't teach them that. Don't teach our little kids to hate white. Or teach them about racism. Why not?
Right.
They out there hate your little nigga baby.
Right.
Damn. That's what they think about them girls that was filled with joy and tears in their eyes. That they see theyself. They so happy for one movie
They can't even
of
let
a
you have
black
that.
girl.
They can't even let you have that. That
And
one
it's a fairy,
movie.
it's a
One.
fairy tale.
One.
And it's a
Fairy
fairy
tale.
tale. It's not even real.
And the crazy thing about it is, too, is what we're seeing with a group like that, that's just how Esau starts.
Yeah.
They're going to try to see if they could have the
Right.
producers or whoever change some stuff around, whoever that be that have power to change some stuff around so that way they could make
No doubt.
the Little Mermaid ambiguous, or they could just make it,
You talking about
take it off the
changing?
shelf.
I wouldn't put it past them if Little Mermaid is a lesbian.
Right. Damn.
You know how they do all black characters.
Yeah.
I
You
wouldn't
had
put
to
it
go
past
there?
it if she has a lesbian,
Yep.
borderline
Relationship.
lesbian relationship.
Damn.
What in the hell?
Under
Pull
the
up the other
sea.
image. Pull up the next image. It get worse. These are your white Christians that you want to be in the kingdom of heaven right along with you. Pull it up. Look at that. The Little Mermaid.
Wow.
The Little Mermaid.
With menthol Newport cigarettes.
You know what that lets you know? That lets you know if Caucasian, the Edomite race, if they don't see you twerking, smoking, talking about some F nigga free, if
Yep.
they don't see you doing that, they're not happy for you.
There you go.
Wow.
The white man does not want your little girls to think any type of have any type of self-esteem about themselves. They don't want to want them little girls to see themselves at all on any type of platform, even if it's a fairy tale.
Damn.
White people are mad that it's hobbits in the damn Lord of the Rings new series on Prime.
Yep.
They mad as a black dude in the House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon.
It's a spinoff of Game of Thrones. White people mad black people in there, and they not slaves.
Damn. So that means every slave movie that came out, they got off on those things.
Yes,
Right.
they loved it.
That's them reliving it. That's them reliving that act.
They love it. Pull up the last one. Look at this last one right here. Look at this last image.
Only problem with a black Little Mermaid, Ariel knew her father.
Look at that.
Wow.
So when they tell you to pull
Drop that thing on it so that people can see the bar. They can see everything.
Yeah, they can see it.
Okay, go ahead.
So when they tell you to pull yourself up by your bootstrap,
They
they
don't
don't
mean
really
it.
mean it.
They don't mean it.
They don't mean it.
They don't want you to have a father in your household.
And you know what's the proof of that too? Ever since like the 1960s and stuff like that, not 1920s I believe it was. Whenever we try to establish anything, they destroyed it.
Yeah.
They don't want us establishing nothing, whether it comes images. That's why when that guy who was trying to buy the cable news network, I forgot his name.
Bill Cosby.
No, there was another one.
Bro, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
I
but
can't
he was
think of.
even Bill Cosby, the same thing, because they know once we start to establish our own images, then we're going to reverse the psychology,
There you go.
the destruction that they did to our people.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's right.
That's what Bill Cosby would push. He would push nothing but black cartoons, black shows, like Little Bill, Fat Albert, all nothing but black characters, black cartoons.
Man, I try to avoid pushing anything like that at my house. Like if I don't see brown skin, it's not being
turn it
played.
off.
That's right.
Turn off the
No toys, no Edomite toys. If I see a duck, little baby duck with blue eyes, turn it off. I take a Sharpie. I put that thing black. No blue eyes.
Hey, my daughter ain't got nothing but black dolls with the woolly hair.
Hey, pull up the mail on the Daily Mail online to show more how much white people love your little black mermaid. They just love the little melanin in your skin. We are in a post-racial society, and you niggas can go back to sleep because everything's okay. When you wake up, the Jesus is gonna be here, and white people are gonna be the rulers of heaven. Just go to sleep.
We are the world.
Pull up that Daily Mail.
We are the children.
Pull it up. Read that real quick. Look at this, y'all.
DailyMail.com. Trailer for Disney's live-action remake of The Little Mermaid gets 1.5 million dislikes.
Dislikes.
Wow.
Oh, it's only not all of them bad. It's only a few white people. There was just the racist. 1.5 million of them.
Those were the bold ones.
Right, those were the bold ones.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that don't go to Facebook because you can see their face, so they dislike it on YouTube because you don't know who it come from.
The movie's not even. They didn't even see the whole clip.
They didn't even see the movie.
It was 86 seconds.
So that lets you know what they dislike. They don't like. It's not like they dislike the water.
Right.
No
fishes.
Yeah, no fishes. No nothing. They say, "Oh snap, black skin." Dislike.
Damn.
1.5 million. That was then. Pull up the image I got. It's keep going up. I can't even see it on mine no more. I want to know who it was that saw that. Look how many dislikes it got now. I had to take a screenshot of this.
They trying to make America great again.
Right. MAGA.
Pull up the screenshot of her Little Mermaidish. You got it? Yep. Now, zoom in. Can you zoom in on that? You look at that bottom right corner where it's red at right there. How many dislikes it got now?
1.6
1.6 million.
Wow.
And counting.
Hey, you know what?
People don't
use.
use.
You know what?
That was just on the
Facebook is supposed to hide that. So why is it showing?
Well, that's
not Facebook,
YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. They took that off.
Right, but you can see it on there.
Wow.
They want to make sure you see the dislikes on that one.
Right.
It's up to 1.6 million. Oh, no, nothing wrong with them. They all good, man. They all good. You know, these Christians, they born again in Jesus, and they love black people now.
Cap, just like you said, they're going to make some changes in that movie by the time it come out.
Oh, no doubt about it,
They
man.
definitely going to make changes. Or that movie ain't going to come out at all.
Or if
it does come out, it's going to be right in the first week. It's going to be in the box offices. After that, it's going to go straight to DVD or Blu-ray that nobody has.
Straight to Netflix.
Yeah, there was a movie that came out with black people, and they sent it straight to like streaming. I forgot what it was, but
Is it the Nat Turner?
No. It was like some cartoon fictional stuff.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
Go to the next. Go to the next stuff, man, because it's gonna keep getting worse. It's gonna keep getting worse
before it get better.
Yep. Now look at this. These are the YouTube reactions that they made.
Disney gets wrecked over this.
Disney gets destroyed for race swap Little Mermaid trailer.
Wow.
Go ahead, keep going. It says Disney's woke Little Mermaid trailer gets destroyed. Woke. That's what they say when you trying to include black people and stuff. You woke. Go ahead.
You're just supposed to be a slave.
Right.
Disney D23 disaster. Live action Live Mermaid 2023 trailer ratioed into
whatever, but it said it's the disaster.
You know what they're trying to do? They're trying to destroy it before it even come out.
That's it.
They don't want it to come out.
Right?
A lot of us, we just think war is just physical. This is war right here.
Mental war to destroy the minds. That's what they after. They destroying the minds and the body. It's genocide.
Right.
Negroes in the wake up. You are this is genocide on a different level now. Hell, they poisoning you. They destroying your mind mentally. They don't even want your little girls to see any hope in themselves.
Right.
They want your man to be in damn dresses, being lesbians, killing each other with rap music. Everything's against us.
Cap.
Keep going. Hold on. We gotta go. We gotta
my
move
bad.
on. Go to the next one. Go to the next image.
Legendary
Y'all gotta pay attention to your
backfired.
phones. Look at the time.
Legendary backfired. Disney getting destroyed over super woke trailer.
Now play the video and look at this white dude make a spoof of what they say. Play the video. Watch this.
You know, I understand why people are upset about the whole Ariel thing. You know, like you have these characters and they're a certain color, and then people come around and they're like, I don't like that. I'm just gonna change it arbitrarily because it's something that I really, really, really want. And that gets a little frustrating because it's like, no, this is how
Look
it
at
is.
this.
And if you're just gonna change that arbitrarily, then yeah, it's just gonna, that's not the
That's a
way the
spoof.
world works. And we should be way more realistic about things like that.
Right. He knows that it's BS because he knows that they changed the image of Jesus to a white man.
Right.
They mad about Little Mermaid. You damn changed Jesus, the most important man to ever walk the face of the earth. You changed him to a white man. And
that's
he's
real,
black as
right?
all outdoors.
And that's real.
That's real.
Told us we can't be mad about it.
Right. And told us that it was a long time ago. It don't matter.
Color
Get
don't
over
matter.
it. He's a spirit. He's damn olive.
Right.
He's all colors. He's all races. That's what you tell us. But when they got a little black mermaid, because Disney's only doing this to make money off of it. Don't think Disney loves black people either.
Yeah.
They are only doing this because they want some more black money. That's
Right.
it. Play the video of the woman who calls out all the white people that have played black and Hispanic actors. Play that.
You know what? You're right. I mean, just imagine. Imagine if they cast Angelina Jolie as Afro-Latino woman Marianne Pearl.
They even
cast
do it
white
to
actor
Northern
Doug
Kingdom.
Palance as Cuban
Whitewash.
Fidel Castro. Or if they got the white actor Ben Affleck to play the Mexican-American man Antonio J. Mendez.
That's
Or if
crazy.
they got the white actress Elizabeth Taylor to play
Crazy.
the Egyptian Cleopatra.
Crazy.
Or a white actor like Jim Sturgis playing Asian-American Jeffrey Ma. Or if they got white actor Sean Connery to play Moroccan
played a damn
Mohammed
Arab.
El-Sunni.
Wow.
Or if they put
Real
little
people.
white
Pause
Shirley
it.
Temple in black.
Yeah, look at that. That's what they do right there. That's what they do. She got old movies. She got new movies. That's what they do right there. Black folk ain't never been able to say nothing.
Esau was the last samurai too. It was the last samurai.
Samurai too. You damn right about that.
Everything.
But this is the main thing about it with their perpetual hatred that keeps going on and keeps going on and on. It shows when you offend them. Every day today, they're not going to throw it up in your face because they go to work every day. You might haul off and swing on their ass. We do not condone violence. We just saying for people out there in the world, they know they're not going to do it up in your face because something might happen. They might go to jail, might get into a fight, whatever it might be. But when you offend them of something that they hold dear to their heart, oh, they show their colors. Those are regular for them ads that we saw of them comments. And those video reactions, those are everyday normal white folk you go to work with.
Yep. Yeah.
Every single day that you would think that eat lunch with you, that say hi and bye to you, that you've been working with for 20 years, some of them got comments on that Little Mermaid or they feel a certain way about it and they speaking about it in their house. Because at the end of the day, and this is how hateful white folk are. You got to understand this. This is what they want your little black girls to keep doing. Play the video. Y'all didn't know I was going to the last video? Play the damn video.
I don't do boyfriends. I don't do the boyfriend.
So what you do?
One night stands. I just said that.
Pause.
I don't like commitment.
You see that at the top? Read that at the top real quick.
Man asked random woman if they wanted a relationship, and the responses were.
This is what's happening to the black girl that don't see herself, no self-esteem, that hates herself. Then this is what the white man wants you to keep on doing. He wants your little girls like this. He wants them to hate themselves. He wants them to grow up like this. Because then his kingdom is established. He keeps making money off your abortions. He makes money off your single parent households. He got damn food stamps going through there. Keep it up, man. I know it's up. Play the video.
I don't do no motherfucking relationship.
You don't do relationship?
Nah, that shit dead for the motherfucking bird.
I'm not the Marion
type. I don't do marriage.
I'm not the marrying type.
I'm more of a, solo type of bitch.
Play it again.
I don't do the boyfriends. I don't do boyfriends. I don't do the boyfriends.
So what you do?
One night stands. I just said that. I don't like commitment. I don't do no motherfucking relationship.
You don't do relationship.
Nah, that shit dead for the motherfucking bird. I'm not the marrying type. I don't do marriage. One night stand. I'm more of a, solo type of bitch.
Give me that. We're
Right,
going to
they
end it
sound
on
like
this. Give me that in Obadiah. Give me that in the book of Obadiah, and I want you to read verse 18. Read it. This is what we get. This is what the prayer that what God and Christ told us to pray for because of things like this. And if you ain't praying for stuff like this, your ass is a coon.
Right.
That's
right. Read it.
Obadiah, verse 18.
Read it out.
In the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame, in the house of Esau for stubble.
The house of Esau is your so-called white man. Go ahead.
And they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau.
That's
for
right.
the Lord has spoken it.
And with that, we say shalom.
That's right.
Lord's will, life last. We'll be back next week, Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No more damn Esau. We don't want him around here because God don't want him around here.
That's right.
That's right. Shalom.